Start the recording then. Hey everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with round 1 of Return to the Jungle number 9. Hastur spawning over here, bottom left, white or rather silver night elf. Against top right, pink undead, that is going to be NoobyxD. Ping 294. A user from the observer says yikes, we're around that area. Feels okay. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty much the same. It's fine. I mean the ping just shows high, but it's pretty much playable. So NoobyxD opening up with Altar first. Hastur opening up with pretty standard Nidal build here as well. Injured war near the creep camp. Now if NoobyxD actually decides to go in for a rush with the DK, which is something Undead players like to do early on, can actually try and try to get some jacks off of the creep camp, but it will also depend on the hero selection for Hastur. If it's a demon hunter, then it's going to be a bit difficult thing for NoobyxD to do. There's a lot of mana burns going across, and yeah, that is going to be the hero. And NoobyxD going in for that knight as well. It had been the obvious choice, I guess. Scout Acolyte leaving the base. Did kill a critter, I believe. I did hear a critter dying. Both of the players sending out their respective workers towards opponent location. Could have killed that critter as well, NoobyxD! Okay, no. Fine. It's gonna go in from the southern side. And I believe the Wisp and the Acolyte actually missed each other by an inch over there. An uncommon happening, I would say. Usually you would see the villagers, or rather initial workers, bump into each other. Archer will pull in the creeps, and the creeping has begun over here. Hastur having 2 wisps stationed near the Ancient of War, something definitely that he needs to creep away the orange camp over here. Something needs to be careful. You definitely need to be a little bit careful over here while doing that. NoobyxD is out with the Death Knight over there, and he's training a 4th ghoul. Is he going for a ghoul build? Possible, and the players do like to go for ghouls as well a lot these days. He will go in and try to take out the camp over here on the top first. And we got Neki on the stream. He says, go Hastur. I don't want to play with 300 MS. Hey Neki. Well Neki, I mean, it depends really. I mean, I'm currently having 300 MS right now and everything seems just fine to me. Scout Acolyte of NoobyxD being attacked, rather tormented by the demon hunter over there, will get picked off and will not manage to escape in time over there. And he gets all of the experience off of this camp. Level 2 on the demon hunter there. Go for this camp, and this camp. You'll have a level 3 demon hunter, but that's not what Hastur wants to do, it appears. Hastur is pushing in towards NoobyxD's base. Perhaps wants to go in there and jack the Death Knight, get some mana burns off. There are a lot of ghouls over here by NoobyxD. It appears that NoobyxD is going in for ghoul build. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I don't have booster on. It's something I should have done a long time ago. So yeah, if Hastur did not pick the talent, or rather the spell yet, for the Demon Hunter, he can easily go for Immolation. Looking at NoobyxD is definitely going for a ghoul build early on. NoobyxD trying to clear out the expansion over here. Hastur reaching that spot. We'll try to go after the ghouls one by one. Mana burn! There we go. Death Knight having no more death coils left in the tank. We'll try to take out a couple of ghouls before he leaves. That skeleton warrior getting taken out. Demon Hunter will follow in pursuit. Wisps coming in, and Hastur, I would say you can enjoy the 50 mana detonation for as long as you can. The next PTR patch is only going to give you 25 mana detonation with the Wisps, which is something I would say is, well, it's gonna affect a lot. It's gonna affect the game a lot. Let's see how that turns out to be. Pretty good item over here for Hastur, I would say, but I mean, the greater mana potion would be rather much more useful when it comes to another hero, like the Keeper of the Grove, perhaps. Unsaid says, yes guys, let's push for EU finals. Neki says, are you pouring salt into the wounds? Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing, I guess, right now. Yeah, I mean, You have a lot of questionable decisions over there. Arcane Tower does more damage to summoned units, and Detonation will take away less mana. I mean, Blizzard is definitely biased over here. Blizzard is totally biased. They want humans to win. Hastur running back to his base. Not to engage over there. Demoner was pretty low. I don't think the Demoner actually lost a lot of HP over there while attacking NoobyxD. He actually already had pretty low HP while going in there. Considering the fact that you have evasion and you're able to escape rather easily with the Demon Hunter, you can do that, I guess.
Players' forces are under attack.
Nikki says, but they're already winning tier 1 tournament. Well, I guess that's not good enough for Blizzard. Like, they want a guaranteed win. They just want a guaranteed win. Mana burn. Once again, NoobyxD having no mana over here. One Fiend getting taken out. Nice there by Hastur. Naga Seaweed, second hero, and that Fiend. Fiend survives by an inch, I must say. Fiend was, I mean, yeah, if there was one more split second over there, Fiend was down. Hastur will take over this camp, pick up the pieces, and something as I mentioned earlier, this is Northern Isle. You have one marketplace and one merchant, goblin merchant on this map. They don't have the opportunity to have more than one regular potion of invulns. There is an opportunity for a big invul potion over here, but that costs you like 400 gold. So yeah, I mean, if you're that rich, I guess you can pick it up. If you're not, then well, sucks to be you. NoobyxD trying to creep this camp out. Hastur coming in, intercepting. Needs to be a bit careful. NoobyxD returning back to the base. Managed to get the kill on one of the creeps though. Hastur has done a pretty good job of keeping NoobyxD on his toes right now, I must say. Tier 3 coming in, Ancient of Woes being dropped. This is likely going to be Mountain Giants or Bears. And yeah, I was saying that Hastur has done a pretty good job of keeping NoobyxD on his toes, not allowing him to creep, not allowing him to level up the Death Knight. Death Knight is still not level 3 yet. It's going to be level 3 right after it takes out 1 or 2 more creeps over here, but this is something that has been delayed a lot by Hastur. And at the same time, Hastur's second hero is already, well, just one hit away from a level 2. Try to take out that Fiend over there. This is not looking good. NoobyxD is already... NoobyxD doesn't have any mana over there. Trying to get a block, but unsuccessful in saving that Fiend. Hastur is on a roll right now. Take out the Skeleton Warriors, and now the Death Knight is 1 kill away from level 3. Hastur doing a really good job. Demon Hunter, hyper aggression. Pretty good job over here. We're gonna have some Fork Lightning. No, we're gonna have some Cold Arrow. Of course, NoobyxD can go hide inside the Undead base near the Nerubian Tower. Like he says, Hastur is pretty solid versus Undead, and yeah, we can pretty much see that. You can pretty much see the display of skill against Undead right here. Unset says, I went 4-0 versus him on an occasion, not worried. Okay. Of course, Unset also plays Undead. Hastur is just keeping himself outside NoobyxD's base, not gonna allow him to get out of there and get any kind of creeping done. Like he says, he killed Happy's DK and Fiend in his base. Ooh, that's a big feat over there. Nobody kills Happy's Fiend inside his own base. That just doesn't happen. Psychological advantage here, stays unsaid. Would agree. And I have to agree, considering the fact that Hastur has kept NoobyxD on his toes the entirety, well, pretty much the entirety of the game. This is basically we're getting to near of the end stages of the game. We got tier 3 stuff, abominations, and NoobyxD's heroes. Well, Lich is still level 1. Death Knight is just a 1 kill away from level 3, but that level 3 is also necessary. Well, Hastur is going to creep out the camps nearby NoobyxD's camp and then push away a bit further when he wants to creep a bit more for himself. Perhaps want to get the Naga Sea Witch to level 3 first. NoobyxD finally getting some space, but Hastur, Hastur gonna detect that. He's gonna first let NoobyxD pull the creeps in and then go in for the jack. This time around he's got bears and this is going to be ugly. This is going to be ugly. NoobyxD actually knew about that. He did see Hastur's units. Forces his army into a direction and he's going to try and fight in the choke point over there, trying to take out the bears. Does Hastur have the staff? Hastur doesn't have a staff. This may end up really bad for him actually. No destroyers in the air for NoobyxD, something that he definitely needs. He's trying to go after the I'm going to say Demon Hunter. Hunter had a bank of reincarnation over there. Should be fine. Gonna be back into the fight right there. Bears are taking severe damage, but at the same time, NoobyxD is also losing a lot of units over here. NoobyxD gonna use a TP to get back to his base after losing a fiend there. An army of 38, or rather, reduced to an army of 38, while Hastur is still sitting at 48. Not producing anything right now. Okay. It appears to me that Hastur is he's getting resistance skin for the mountain giants, so he's going to train some mountain giants. He's going to break the upkeep and train some mountain giants, but question is he going to expand though? One benefit for NoobyxD would be that we got Plague Clouds on the units of Hastur. They will be taking some damage over time. Plague Cloud is really pesky. We have here a second slaughterhouse being put down by NoobyxD at the backside of the base there. Abominations coming in. Need some destroyers in the air. Definitely need some destroyers on the side of NoobyxD if he wants to win this matchup. Lich is still level 1. This is really bad. Want to get it to level 3. Like, you want it to level 3 and you need it like right now. You need that AoE damage, Frost Armor, Frost Nova. You need that. Yep, Hastur will pick up the expansion. And NoobyxD will try to take out the red camp on his side of the map. He says Hastur was as happy, was a pretty dope game. I would love to watch that someday, I guess. Or maybe even cast it if it's not cast already. Hashtag replay request promotion. Pretty lovely item for NoobyxD, I must say. Khadga's Pipe of Insight. Gives you Brilliance Aura. You already have a lot of benefits as Undead player. With the Unholy Aura. Brilliance Aura will only add a lot of benefit to it. One good idea for Hastur would be actually try and get the red camp, but that's not what he wants to do. He actually gave NoobyxD a lot of space, I must say, in creeping out the camp, getting the gold mine, and went back to his base to perhaps pick up some items and stuff, but would have perhaps lurked around NoobyxD's base and stopped him from doing what he was doing. We have a level 2 Lich to deal with now, and NoobyxD will constantly try to get some creep camps or kills to get it to level 3. We have here Hastur splitting up his army, coming in. NoobyxD will have to face this. He's gonna have to take this fight. Taunt coming in, gonna screw up the micro a bit. Fork Lightning at the backside of the army. I think I saw a lightning shield. I don't know where it is, where is it though. Don't see it anywhere. I guess it's abolished. Staff of Preservation on the Naga Sea Witch? Not really sure whether it was being targeted. Usually NoobyxD goes for a third hero at this point, but that's just not the case right now. Lots of taunts coming in. The double taunt effects is just OP at some point. Some feeds getting taken out there, and I believe Hastur is going to take this fight. We still have a couple of units left by NoobyxD, but he is slowly losing momentum here. He does have a TP. Should manage to TP away from the situation if he wants to, and yeah, he is going to try and do that, but not before losing both of his abominations. That was terrible. Hastur is on a roll right now, and NoobyxD is currently on the back foot. Have around 4k or rather 5k gold left in the tank. It's gonna go on for some time, but against 2-base Night Elf, you definitely either want to break the expansion down or take up an expansion of your own. NoobyxD, of course, has no knowledge of the expansion right now. As an Undead player, I would usually see skeleton warriors going around, scouting around the map, but that's not the case over here. It seems you're gonna sell off something by a potion of mana. You're pretty much pinned over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, Hastur goes to work over the red camp on his side of the map. Demon Hunter may reach level 5. And Hastur losing archers to the red camp. Unless until that was on purpose. NoobyxD creeping really nearby. One of us destroys his web. This can turn out ugly. Hastur gonna jack him. Mana Bird on the Lich. Lich only Lich has no more Noah's left. This looks bad. Death call on the Lich. NoobyxD splitting up the army, but he is caught out of position really badly over here. Hastur can easily take out his army if he wants to. Level 5 on the Death Knight over there. NoobyxD will try to take out a bear. Will be successful in doing so. Another bear will go down. Destroys is exactly what he needed. And now it's the turn of the Dryads. He shifted attention. He actually had one of the Dryads over there. He had 2 Dryads, but he shifted attention. Will go after the hero. Potion of Invul is in place. Needs to take out the Dryads. Level 4, the Death Knight. NoobyxD finally showing some signs of life. Doing his best to come back into this game. More abominations going down, but more should be coming in from the base as well. The Death Knight almost got taken out over there. Hastur is playing really risky, but Death Knight gets taken out. NoobyxD calls for the GG. I must say, pretty good game. Pretty good game by both players. Anyways, let's end the recording for this one as well and head on to the brackets.